yesterday.
Yeah. All right, well, it's 9:02. Is everybody ready? Right up?
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll call the meeting to order and the Fire Prevention and Building Safety Commission on August 4th. It's 9:02. Let's get started. Have a roll call.
Here.
Here.
Present.
James Murrah,
Present.
Bucky LaValliere,
Here.
Adam Reno,
Present.
Wayne Slaughter,
Yes.
Kenneth Wagner,
Yes.
Ryan Kennedy. You're muted, but
I'm here.
Okay, roll.
Awesome. Everybody have a chance to review the minutes from June? It's the last time that we met.
If there are no comments, motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
I'll abstain. I wasn't here for the June meeting.
Yes.
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 Adam Reno,
Yes.
Wayne Slaughter.
Yes.
Kenneth Wagner,
Yes.
Ryan Kennedy.
Yes.
DHS reports and any updates? Did everybody look at the various, was that the variance determinations report? Moving on. Move on to number 5.
Good morning, Trevor Hale, Deputy General Counsel, IDHS. We received an application for a renewal for industrialized systems, mobile structures, authorized inspection agency, ICC LLC. Having reviewed the information, IDHS recommends approval of the renewal. And if there's anyone speak on behalf of the company. It may be online, so I didn't know anything online, but we recommend approval of the renewal application.
Is there anyone online to speak?
This is Ryan Whitinger, Code Enforcement Section Chief. I did review the items as Trevor mentioned and did not see anything that would cause us to not recommend approval of this.
All right, thank you.
With IDHS's no reason to not recommend, I will motion to approve the renewal.
Second.
Yes.
Logan Cook.
Yes.
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 Buckfield Holly.
Yes.
Yes.
Lane Swatter.
Yes.
Kenneth Wagner.
Yes.
Kennedy. Brian Kennedy.
Yes.
Moving on to rulemaking updates.
Good morning, Trevor, again. We had a second public comment period and a second public hearing regarding the adoption of the electrical code. We did receive one public comment at that second hearing, and part of the meeting materials was a suggested response from IDHS to that. One comment that we previously addressed. I've heard that we will ask the commission vote to make this a finalized rule and then be submitted to the Attorney General's office. The next step, the rulemaking process.
So there are no modifications since the last time we,
That's correct.
okay.
Any discussion? Hearing none.
Yeah, hearing none, motion to, how should I phrase it, Trevor?
It would be a motion to adopt proposed rule as the final rule.
Okay, motion to adopt the proposed rule for the Indiana Electrical Code 2026 edition of the final rule.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been first and second.
Yes.
Logan Cook.
Yes.
Yes. James Burrow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kennedy.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then regarding the building and fire code, IHS is still in the process of incorporating the fiscal analysis into the regulatory analysis. Should have that completed for the next commission meeting. So we can post those.
I have one question on the building code. Since I wasn't able to attend the June meeting, I had put together a list of comments on what I saw as troublesome language in the proposed code and emailed it to Adam and Justin and Mary Swift, thinking that among the three of them, someone could distribute them to the members of the commission. I don't know if that took place. When I went through what I saw of the approved language, about the only thing that I saw that I had on my list that had been remedied was the disastrous language and the definition of a design professional. But nothing else that I had brought up was mentioned at all. And I'm just wondering if anybody had a chance to see those comments and talk about them at all.
I don't recall seeing them. As a means to the goal here of what you're suggesting is if we've already pushed that forward into the process now where it's being reviewed by DHS, there's another opportunity to address his comments if we haven't during the first public hearing of it. Is that correct?
Sure, yes, there is the opportunity throughout the rulemaking process to comments and amendments. This is the commission rule, so if I think further changes.
Yeah, but if we make changes right now, would that restart a process you're already in the middle of?
It would likely require changes to the fiscal analysis and the regulatory analysis.
Okay. Does it make sense to wait until, if we didn't get things addressed that you want to comment on, to wait until the first public hearing and then?
That's fine with me. I mean, I'm also, while I feel strongly about the things that I pointed out in my comments, I understand that I'm not the only person that has a say-so in this. And if the commission has carefully considered the proposed code and decided to proceed with it, I'm okay with that. My main concern in bringing it up today is just to know whether or not the items that I raised or questions that I raised had an opportunity to be reviewed.
Yeah, I don't recall reviewing your comments, so I'd say the answer from my point of view was no. But that being said, I would want to see what you commented on, and maybe the appropriate time to do that is after the first public hearing.
That's fine.
Does that make sense? Chairman?
Yes, that makes sense. So I was just looking through my items.
Can you send those? Oh, well, I don't know if I can ask you to send them to me.
The reason I asked staff to send them is because I wasn't sure that I had everybody's email addresses.
Yeah, and I don't know the rules of if you send it without staff sending it, does that become like us performing business outside the public forum? So I guess, Trevor, can I receive his comments? Or do you have to send them to me till we avoid any public forum rules?
I am not sure, but I will certainly check with the staff and have those comments distributed.
They
Okay.
were sent to, as I said, Adam and Justin and Mary on May 21st in a PDF.
There were some concerns, and I don't know if yours were included in there. Just a few things that I think you guys caught, some items that you guys caught that we may not have. But you did send them to the group. But yeah, I would say that we would move forward with it and hear those at a hearing.
Or hear them after the first public comment period, we get their comments, your recommendations on public comments, and then we can make changes at that point, or technically you could submit them as public comments too, and then that way they're on the record.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I feel like we do have one further rulemaking update.
Yeah, but the plumbing code?
Yes.
Yes.
The first public comment period and a public hearing on June 25th regarding updates to the plumbing code. We received no public comments during the comment period or hearing. And then we would ask the commission vote to adopt this as final rule of the commission, so we can then submit it to the Attorney General's office to continue the rulemaking process.
And again, nothing's been changed since. Well, okay, remind me, this is not necessarily updating the plumbing code. This was just revisions to align our current plumbing code with drinking water requirements from the federal government, if that's right.
Yes, that's correct. It's not the adoption of the new code, it's just an update of the current code,
For,
requested by IDEM to maintain consistency with the Federal Drinking Water Act. Just some
Yeah.
minor updates regarding lead pipe
yeah,
definitions. No changes since the commission saw prior to the public hearing.
all right.
Does this count against our limit of codes that we can update in a 12-month period?
No, I don't believe so. It's not the adoption of the,
Okay, it's just an update of the,
just an update.
update of the previous code.
Regular movement of the adoption of a new one.
Adoption of the electrical code, when will that become effective? I had a question regarding the adoption of the NEC 2023. When will the new electrical code become effective?
That's to be determined.
Yeah, that would be,
That's forget.
that's what we just voted on, correct? So that's gonna move forward.
Yeah, the answer is we don't know the effective date until it gets through the process further.
But going back to this update to the current plumbing code,
Yeah, knowing, with the intent of it being just to update certain language for consistency with the, what was the drinking water?
IDEM.
Yeah, the IDEM and Federal Drinking Water Act, motion to approve. I guess, is it similar language, Trevor, of motion to,
approve the updates to the existing code.
no, motion to approve the proposed rule as a final rule.
Yes, as a final rule of commission submission.
So motion to approve the updates to the plumbing code from a proposed rule to a final rule of the commission.
Second.
Yes.
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 Councilor Lawler?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Lance Swatter?
Yes. Yes.
Kennedy? That was a yes, I saw it. Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to 7 variances, there are none to hear. So we will move forward. It's number 8, report on administrative reviews.
Yes, so there's one new administrative review that was filed, the Yankee Trader as a fireworks store. The agency will likely need to systematic feel as compliance is obtained through inspection conducted by IHS, the field of local inspection. And then through existing administrative reviews, the metal workings, lubricants, that is ongoing. There's some briefs being filed. The company's filed for bankruptcy. So moving forward that, and then the Delta appeal that is moving forward as well, that is currently in the summary judgment stage. For updates.
Okay, there is no action to take on any of those, correct?
No, there's no action.
All right, thank you. All right. Well, our next meeting will be September 1st. If there is no other business. Any other discussion?
Is there a date for the public comment period to open on the building code?
I don't believe there's a date because they have not finished the fiscal, is that correct?
That's not at this time, but to submit it to OMB and state budget agency. And then after that, then we can post it and then we have a public comment period.
The fiscal was completed, it was sent through, but I think there were some questions on that as well. But as soon as you guys finish that and send it off, then we can set those dates, correct? To OMB, right?
Yes, we can set it off, and then once they complete their review process, we can then have a more accurate estimation for when we have a public comment period.
All right, thank you. Any further questions, discussions? Hearing none, I call to adjourn. Our next meeting will be September 1st at 9 a.m. Thank you. About that.
That was a record.